Here on Gilligan's Island.
Where's that plane song?
Alright, here we are at the boat.
Yeah, it's right there.
Looks like everything's all clear and ready for us to go in. So let me take a poll here. You guys want to go on the water fast or do you want to go in slow?
Fast!
Slow it is. Also, what we're about to do here is something I suggest you folks don't try in your own cars. Yeah. Although if you ever have a thing known as a rental, they offer extra insurance on those things. Get it, try it. What's the worst that'll happen? Believe it or not, this area we're about to go through here, another quiet zone for us. There are people who live aboard their boats here, so one more time I have to keep my narration down. This time, though, I'm going to play some music for you as we make our way out into Lake Union. Wait a minute, though. 26,000 pounds of steel. You never know.
We're waterborne. It's for sale.
Big round of applause for the duck! Woo! Alright, well here we are, we're making our way out into Lake Union. Now Lake Union actually gets its name because it joins two bodies of water together. If we were to go through the canal that direction, we'd actually end up in Lake Washington. All of that water flows through here and empties out of Puget Sound, which we saw earlier with Elliott Bay. Now this area through here has actually been man-made. It was actually dug out by the Army Corps of Engineers. They started digging this area out back in 1911. They finished it in 1917. Now the original plans for Lake Union were to put a naval base out here. However, it took the Army Corps of Engineers too long to dig the area out. The Navy, they got tired of waiting, so they put the naval base across the Puget Sound over in Bremerton. But now you would think, for a bunch of military-trained engineers designing this area, anticipating all these huge Navy ships coming in here, that they'd have built this area through here relatively deep. No. Truth is, on average, all the area through this channel, and including Lake Union, is only about 34 feet deep. To give you an idea of just how shallow that actually is, if we were to take our duck and stand it on its nose in the water, the tail would still stick out, because we're 36 feet long. However, it's apparently just deep enough for these fishing vessels off the right to make it through, so they must have done a semi-decent job. Speaking of these fishing vessels, I want to be on board fans of the show The Deadliest Catch. Yeah? If you are, quite a few of those boats that are featured on the show, they're actually based here in Seattle.